Hi guys, it's Debbie. Thanks for joining me today, and let's see what we got cooking for us today. Okay guys, we're making some soul food today. Yesterday, well, a couple of days ago was Italian, but today we're going with some soul food. So we got some beautiful fresh collard greens, some bacon, country spare ribs, baby back ribs, cannellini beans, some yellow rice, cornbread, barbecue sauce, onion, celery. We're making potato salad. We got some neck bones, and I'm going to get you guys started. We got some potatoes going over here, and let me show you what we're doing. I got my collard greens here soaking, and then I'm going to cut them, put them in our strainer, and then rinse them again, and rinse them 3 times to get them really nice and clean, because you don't want to have no grit on them or little dirt particles. So, yep, and then we're going to start the neck okay bones. So I got them all cut. So now this is the second rinse. And then we're going to do one more. And those will be all ready to go. Okay, so these are all ready to go. Nice and clean. And it's important to keep your collard greens clean. But I do have a video. I'll link it at the bottom of how to clean and cut your collard greens. And one on how to cook your collard greens. Because I'm not going to show you today how to cook them. I'm just going to show you during the process when we're making them and stuff, but I'll link them at the bottom. Okay, let's get these neck bones going. I just got a couple neck bones. I'll put them right in there. I got bacon that I just fried up in there and some of the grease. And then we're going to season these up. Whoop. A lot of racket going on around here. Some salt and pepper. Get some pepper in there. You have to do it with the left hand. And garlic powder, onion powder. And I usually put some bouillon cube, chicken bouillon cube, or better than bouillon in there if you want, you can. And then we got all these onions. Look at that. You guys, it smells so good here. But I promise I'm not going to say I wish you had smell-o-vision. Okay, and then we're going to put about probably 6 or 8 cups of water, I'm not sure. But we're going to cover them. Let them cook for a good, probably 2 hours. Hour and a half, depends. They're not that big, like a ham hock. But we get all that flavor from the bottom of the pan, and we put our water in. Fry this up a little bit with the onions and the meat, gives it more flavor. Okay, so that's looking good. And let me get some water. Okay, so I put 4 cups of water, and we're going to put 4 more. That should cover them. And I scraped up all the bits from the bottom of the pan so we could get all that flavor from the bacon. So then we're just going to put a top on my Dutch oven and let them cook for about an hour or 2. I'll let you know how long it took, and I'll see you when we get to the next step. What I did was I took some of that bacon grease and put it in the bottom of this pan, which I would normally use from the bacon we cooked. But since we used it in the neck bones, which I'll show you how good they're doing over here. And so I used what I used from yesterday. Go check out that video, bacon, eggs, and grits. And we're going to put some ham in here. This is for the beans. And I just package up this ham. It's a ham steak. And listen to that sizzle. I package it up in small packages so I can use it for recipes like this or omelets or whatever. Okay, you can go ahead and put that in for me. And then I put the bacon. I saved some of the bacon from the neck bones that I cooked. And then we got the onions. And then we're going to put some salt and pepper. Put some salt and pepper in there. Not too much salt, because remember, you got bacon, you got ham. So see, save your bacon grease. I got to get some pepper. Put some pepper in there. And then we're just using cannellini beans today because we don't want to cook the fresh ones because we're already doing neck bones, collard greens, potato salad, and the ribs. Oh, where's my beans? Oh, here they are. So there's my beans. I rinsed them. I think they're like, what, 16-ounce cans-ish. I let them fry up. And then okay, guys, so I just let them saute down for just a few minutes. And then we're going to put our beans in. I love white cannellini beans. I always say they're my favorite, because they are. And then what I do is I just cover the beans, usually for maybe a little bit more water. But as much as you like, but of course it's going to cook down and make like a, yeah, I might probably put 2 more cups. Because it's going to boil down and make like a nice juice. But here's the neck bones, guys. Look at those. And look at that flavor in there. You see all that flavor? That's flavor. Alright, and the cornbread's almost ready. The ribs got a while to go. Okay, and now I'm making the rice. I just got some yellow rice. It's Goya Spanish style yellow rice. And it calls for 3.5 cups of water, come to a boil, which I've already done. And it says to put 2 tablespoons of either olive oil or butter. But I always do 1 of each. Because I don't know why. Just been doing it like that for years. So then you just mix your package in. And I love this yellow rice. Whoops. And give it a stir. Ooh, my spoon's hot. Whoa. Stir that really good because you don't want to stir any more after this. So give that a really good stir. And then I like to put some onions in mine, and I got a couple of hot peppers that I like to put in there. I break them up in half. Whoops, where's the camera? Right there. Break it up in half and put it in there. I got 1 whole one, and then some onions. There. So then you just bring this to a boil for 1 minute, and it's on the directions. Just follow the directions on the box on the stove top. Don't do the microwave one on the package. And let that come to a boil for 1 minute. And then put the top on and let it cook for 25 minutes. Okay, our rice is came up to a boil. So I just give it 1 more stir. And put your top on. Turn your heat down all the way to simmer. And let that sit for 25 minutes. And it's done. And here's the beans, in case you guys wanted to see. Look how good they look. They're thickening up, but they got to thicken up some more. Cornbread just came out, looking beautiful. Look at these neck bones. They're coming right off the bone, just what they're supposed to do. And then we're going to put our collard greens in. And we're going to put some honey on the ribs. So stay tuned to the end, guys. Now look at the broth that we made with our neck bones, and they're all breaking apart in there. And let's put our collard greens in. Look at that, guys. These are some nice, fresh, green, beautifully green. That's a word, beautifully green. Or should I say vibrant, like they use on TV for the green. All the cooking show people, it's vibrant cilantro. Alright, so we're going to put that in. Oh, we got to put a little vinegar. I forgot about that. We're going to put about 2 tablespoons maybe. That's 1. That's 2. And we're going to put some onions. More onions, even though we already put some in. And more salt and pepper for the greens. That should be about a tablespoon. And some pepper. And some hot pepper. Let's get some hot pepper flakes in there. Oh, I think I already put them away. I did. And if you have some hot pepper juice, put that in there instead of your vinegar. That'll work good too. And I'm going to put one of these hot peppers in there. I get these in the grocery store. You guys can see them. And I just take them. And they're just like the little hot pepper flakes. But I break them up, put them in there, and it makes it a little hot and spicy. And then just leave those alone. And we're just going to let them cook until they get tender. Probably about a good hour, hour and a half. Okay, so It's looking good, guys. Okay, guys, I took the ribs out and I mixed them around in all the juice, and then I drained like 3/4 of the juice and just kept a little bit. And now I usually put honey on mine. And look at that. Put a lot of honey. I usually put about a cup or so. Half a cup, whatever you want. I like a lot. And then I put these back in for about another half hour, and then I put the barbecue sauce on. So look at that, guys. That's making too much noise, so I'll do some of it off camera. Okay, guys, this is what I do to make my barbecue sauce go further. I have this 18-ounce thing, but I put water in it, of course, and shake it up and put that in. And there was a lot of barbecue sauce in there too. But so if you're ever in a pinch and you need more, this is how you make more barbecue sauce. Put a little vinegar, just a little, some mustard. You can either use honey, Carol syrup, those kind of things, or just regular pancake syrup. Hot sauce to make them hot. And I usually put hot pepper flakes in here too, but I noticed that I'm making things a little bit too hot, so I better slow down. And then some ketchup. And you don't have to measure or anything, just put a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I usually empty out my fridge doing this. And then we got to put some brown sugar and just give it a mix. And one time I was having a big barbecue and we only had 2 big bottles, and I needed about 4, so I was out in the kitchen trying to figure this out. Well, this must have been 20 years ago. And this is what I started doing, and I like to put hot pepper flakes in there too because I like to see the hot pepper flakes. But there, and just mix it really good. And I usually put some honey in here too, but I just used all the honey, but putting honey in here is good too. So then we're going to put them on the ribs in just a minute. It really tastes really good. Let me give it a try. Oh, yeah. And if you want, put a little bit more. Leave out what you don't like. I even put Worcestershire sauce in there too if you have it. Okay, look at those ribs. Look at them. Don't they look delicious? And then we're just going to paint them up with some of this barbecue sauce. See how much it made? And actually, to save on time, and I used to have to cook for a lot of people, we're just going to put it on like this. And then make sure it gets on all of them. But look at that. And they're already falling off the bone. I tried to move them to stir them up because I like to get some of the juice and all those seasons that go to the bottom. And then if you have a little left over, keep your bottle, put it back in there, and just go around and get some of the ones you might have missed. And that's it. They're going back in for about a half hour so that the barbecue sauce can like crisp up on there. Okay, guys, and our rice is all finished. Look at that. See, that's just how you want it to be, nice and fluffy. And then don't stir it, just give it a fluff. And look at that. Let me give it a taste. Got to be the taste tester. Somebody's got to do it. Ooh, it's hot, very hot. Ooh, but so good. I hope you guys try out my recipe on this one. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, the ribs are all done. They cooked about 2-3 hours, and they look delicious. And you can see they're falling right off the bone. Look at this. Look at this nice little piece right there. Wouldn't you like to have a bite of that? I'll try it for you. Ooh, perfect. Real good. Okay. They're so good. Everything's ready. Look what we got going on here. The ribs, the potato salad. Let's get some beans. I don't know if you can see that yet, but I'll show you at the end. And then we're going to get some rice. Look at that. A little bit more rice. And the collard greens. Look at those. Let's put those right there. That looks amazing. Oops, let me fix that. Don't mind my fingers. Okay.